Again, sorry about the wind. I know with my camera phone it's not gonna deaden the wind as much as it would on my other camera, but this is where I've taken actually my last two thumbnails for those two videos previous were taken right here, and this is pretty much what we got. This is the back just off of our property. This is never has any water in it, and it is these trees are dead, so it's not like they fell over or anything, these tree branches and stuff, but like, yeah, so flooded all the way. That's a walking park back there where people walk their dogs. Can't really do much of that anymore. Yeah, I might go explore around a little bit more to see what else has happened in the neighborhood. I want to first of all say thank you so much for Broward County, because Broward County, they were amazing at mitigating any issues, because they have pump trucks there. I was dead asleep. Apparently my wife was up and she heard the pump trucks. I would have gotten a video of them doing the work that they're doing, but they came out and they pumped some of the main streets water, like vacuum trucks got up a lot of water so that people could exit, so houses wouldn't be flooded. The water got up to the front steps of our house, and that's about it. It didn't get in. So I've heard, apparently my wife has friends and coworkers that the house is going into the water. No, the water is going into their house. So there's a lot of people worse off than we are. We were blessed, and in addition to that, Broward County did an amazing job of keeping the streets clear. I'm gonna go out here in a second. We're gonna look around and see what we got. Maybe go down to that dock thing. I know it's still underwater, but I mean, the water rose back here. Like these little posts right here, these right where my foot is. That's our that's kind of like our property, and then water right there. And again, none of this water was here before. This is typically, I could walk across to this other, if I wanted to, I could walk across to this line of trees back here, but yeah, now it's a lake. Let's go. The wind's getting too crazy. The rain started to let up a little bit, so that's nice, but we're gonna go check out some other areas. All right, well, this is what our dock looks like right now. It's changed a little bit since the last time we saw it. The neighborhood lake dock. So I was parked right where the sign is. I can't even park there now because it's all water. And that is the dock. You can't even see it anymore. The water's kind of come up all the way up to where my feet are, right over here. And that is fun. It is crazy flooded. All right, let's go check out our neighborhood golf course. It's a golf course. Neighborhood. There's a table right there. See how the table's underwater? See if you can get it right there. That's a table. Play chess or checkers or whatever on it. Yep. It's our little golf course area. Completely underwater. Alright, so that's the video I got for you today. It's not going to be a very long video. Just wanted to give you an update. I'm actually not really even that far out of my neighborhood. I didn't venture too far out because I don't really want to get stuck somewhere where, yeah, I'm going to regret going. I just wanted to see how far I could go, and I'm glad that I actually did all of my shopping for today's dinner. I did all that in advance. We never really lost power, which I wasn't sure. I didn't think we weren't getting a direct hit by this storm, and the winds weren't as much of a problem, which would be the factor in like losing power and whatnot. And we didn't so again, like the winds, they weren't really the issue. The issue was the water. We had water standing already from it raining constantly for a long time. The only reason I could venture out to where I ventured out now is because of Broward County. Like I mentioned before, thank God for Broward County pump trucks that came through and pumped out water in the neighborhood, because literally we had water all the way up to our front steps, and they came through in the middle of the night, basically evacuated all that water and made it so that we can actually move a little bit in the neighborhood. This is a main road that I'm out in front of. This is a main road. You can't really see it. I'm on the other side of this this line of bushes, but that main road, I mean, of course the drainage on these main roads are a little bit better, so you can kind of go down main roads. But if you do go down pretty much any side road, it's almost guaranteed it's flooded. And you saw like where the water level was over by the lake. The lake's essentially coming out onto the parking lot, because there's so much water. The golf course that I showed you, it's completely underwater. Some of the side roads, I might try to see if I can get some of the, I don't know. I was going to see if I could get some of the other stuff. Maybe I'll take, if the storm's kind of let up a little bit, but that's only because we're in between bands of this storm, and it's supposed to kind of pick up and rain even some more on us. So I'd say I'd go on a bike and show you bicycle and show you some of the other stuff. I can't really, the flooding's weird. The flooding isn't every street and isn't packed full, like on all, I mean, it's just pockets of really, really flooded streets. So my original plan was I was going to kayak down the streets, but that's not going to work because there's not really, I was going to put the GoPro on, kayak down some streets and just point of view or whatever. Can't really do that because I'm not really going that far. Like, I mean, it's parts of streets that are completely flooded. But I'm not gonna kayak down a couple blocks of a street just for a video. I mean, the only thing that, and the pump trucks are coming out and getting it kind of drivable. So there's still a ton of water on the ground, and a lot of the streets are still flooded, but it's not flooded to the point where I was like, I'm going out there, I'm going to go around the neighborhood in a kayak. Which, who knows, if another band comes through and floods us even more, I mean, who knows, I might be doing that. But that's basically my video for today. I just wanted to give an update to just in case there's people in some of the northern parts of the state. Also, they're not sure what to look for. Weather's weird, man. So it all depends upon like what has been going on with the weather that you've been getting. We were already predetermined to be flooded. Like, I mean, we already had a ton of water on the ground, so it was easy for us to get flooded because there was just so much water already pre-storm. So not all the states that way, and also this storm hit us just right where we were on the strongest part of the rain, like the heaviest rain. The heaviest rainmaker of that storm is where we were basically located. So all the cards were like perfect for us to get flooded. So if none of that lines up for where you are, you'll probably be all right. And we're not even, I mean, we're okay. It's hard to navigate. So just stay safe out there, and I hope everybody the best, like wherever you're watching this from. Like I said, you might be in some of the northern states, and you might be like, oh, I don't even care. I'm just completely dry. I'm in Arizona or something, or I'm in some place that doesn't get any kind of rain whatsoever. or you're in another part of Florida where you're a little bit freaked out about what's coming. Like I said, it's not, the wind isn't, well, the majority of the time the wind isn't the issue anyway. It's always the water that causes the damage anyway. But the storm wasn't huge. The wind was not crazy, but there was a ton of water. So basically just that. If you're in a low-lying area, like, just prepare yourself, because there might be a lot of flooding. Other than that, I'm going to end the video, because I got a lot of other stuff got to do. Got to do some chores, cleaning up around the house, all that other fun stuff.